as a concession to his friend Sheikh Mohammed Abdullah. So Sardar Patel, the Deputy Prime Minister of India at that time, and the Home Minister, he was very hesitant. And as I answered Mr. Thakkar, that Bhim Singh Ambedkar Sahab refused to be part of it. He said, how can I betray the country, the union, when I have barely integrated 545 princely states? So Nehru's cabinet played a mischief and asked Gopalasam Swami Iyengar to draft that article. But the good thing is, the bureaucrats and the nationalists or the people who thought that we have achieved freedom at a great cost, they did. Yes, I suppose they did trick Prime Minister Nehru by incorporating the word that this article is temporary. So yes, the answer is, yes, it can be done in a minute. Why not? Why not? All it needs is, do you have will to do it? It does not matter who the president is, who the prime minister is, who the politicians are. Now, this Article 370 has been actually raped by both ruling parties, opposition parties, federal, national parties, and state parties in J&K state. They have used it, they have misused it whenever it suited them to get votes. My counter question to you is, it was in National Manifesto of Lok Sabha and State Assembly elections. Now, thank God, people have allowed you to talk, even mention Article 370. It should have been done long time back. There I have Burusa, if it has to be done in now, praise the Lord.
In fact, what people don't talk about this issue is that Pakistan has populated the POK area with a lot of people from Punjab and Pakistan, thus diluting the Kashmiri people in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. And yet the Indians have not done this on Kashmir on our side, and in fact we should really learn this lesson from Israel. Isn't that right, Dr. Dr. Well, unfortunately, let's not go into the politics because we don't know the reality at the ground in India. You have to realize that the enemy is not without, the enemy is within India. Okay? And you know that Mamata Banerjee is one of them as far as Bangladesh is concerned. And there are many other states where the enemy is within. And we have to recognize that the Prime Minister, whoever is leading the government or leading the country, they have to put up with the fact that they have to deal with internal issues as well. Next question.
Next question is this gentleman here. My name is Jitendra Sada. And my next question is that from now, in order to move forward, what kind of effective roadmap we have to accomplish this movement and get job done?
I'm going to have Dr. Penkin answer this. He's the expert on this one.
Well, that's a great question. You know, what actually we're going to do. The fact is, this is a particularly propitious time for us. We have the fact that anyone who's familiar with foreign policy understands that we have a window of opportunity that's closing with CPEC. And the Trump administration has made it very clear that they would be supportive of anything that gets rid of bad deal, anything where U.S. interests could be maximized, preserved, without sending in U.S. troops. And this is a perfect example. So what do we do? First of all, I'll go back to something I said in my talk. None of this happened without good information. I'm telling you, I get a lot of stuff from people, something posted from the internet, it's something that everybody knows, but when I ask them about it, they can't give me their backup. That's the key. Good information. If we get good information to good people like Congressman Rohrabacher and there are others, they're going to use that to protect U.S. interests, which, not coincidentally, protect U.S. interests by working with the Baluch, by working with the Sindh, by Justice for Kashmir. But again, it depends on good. So what do we have to do? And we can work on this. I don't think it's something to just go out and to the group. But we have to develop a system whereby we can provide good information. I know Mike, with some of the things in Bangladesh, I've already provided that, and that's helped. Because I can tell you again, whatever we tell them, our enemies will tell them that it's nonsense, and we have to be able to back it up. So that's the first thing. Anyone here who thinks they can get good information, on the ground information, not the stuff anyone surfing the net could get, come see me. And that's the first thing we can do.
Any more questions?
Yes, next question is for Tony here. If you hold, Amrit told you need to hold the mic like this, and not like that.
My question is Dr. Nehru. 1975, in the 70s era, I was living in Kashmir, and at the time of Indira Gandhi, Prime Minister, lot of great politicians, great people like D.P. Dhar, T.N. Kaur, they were in the part of the Indira Gandhi government. And even in the Congress time also, the Kashmiri Pandits were great intellectual people in the government. Why not they stop become refugee for the Pandit? One question. Second question, I agree with the Dr. Nehru that in our own country, we are refugee. I'm a Hindu monk. I wanted to go Lakshadweep. Lakshadweep is the island of Kerala, in Kerala. And they did not allow, because the whole island was a Muslim. They did not allow that I should go and preach our religion. Then Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, these are the in India, but they did not allow me to go in these three states, Lakshadweep, Arunachal Pradesh, and Nagaland. Thank you so much.
Actually, one thing, Swamiji, you have forgotten that poor Kashmiri Hindus were that time with Nehru or subsequently with Indira Gandhi and others. Don't forget that they came from a set of ideology of that party. That's answer your question. Now the second set is why we became refugees. We became refugees very simply. I have explained the reason. But what my question to everyone here is, why did India, rest of the India, accept with contempt our genocide? No one spoke about it. So that will answer your question. Now your question is, one more thing I want to mention actually here. I don't appreciate questions when some kind of apprehensions are cast on my community. Why D.P. Dhar did not do it? Because D.P. Dhar was a chamcha of that time Prime Minister. Very simple. We have this mix of politics and parties and all that. So sorry, I don't have an answer, and also I'm not holding brief for any particular party, so I can't answer why did they do it that time. Thank you. Well, we have no role. Kashmiri Pandits have nothing to do with if you are not allowed to go to Lakshadweep. What has that to do with my community if you are not allowed to go to Arunachal Pradesh? Arunachal Pradesh was very simple because it was possibly done by the then government for security reasons. I'm just guessing.
I think
Exactly. Now we should raise a revolt, all of us, that why these things have been kept, why these laws have been made like that.
Thank you. We'll short them.
Thank you.
I think we've beaten that horse to death. So next question here. Last question here.
Last question, please.
Last question of my other speaker is missing. Sagir, you better go on. This question is for everyone, for all the students. I have two
I'm making video.
My difficulty, I agree with you that we have to educate people. When my problem comes, people, Indian people, I love you audience, but I haven't done that with you. My Indian people love to go for bhangra and dance and lungi dance.
Lungi dance.
Anything, they will go for that. But whenever I do this kind of a program, I don't know, they don't have an interest, but they don't have a concern. I really tell you that it was very hard for me to bring them as a united Indian. And some of them don't even understand the value of the Balochistan, that Balochistan has most of the Hindu temples there. Marathas were there. And they don't want to know or what. And same time in Sindhi. Sindhi was the first refugee in our India. They want a land in India. Why shouldn't they want a Sindhu Desh in Pakistan? We cannot divide India for other nations, that nation. How can I bring people and be united for all these countries? Help me, please. I really want to do something. Too long.
All right. Kamlesh, you asked a question, I have an answer. The answer is you don't need 1 billion people to do it. You just need a small group. Find a small group of activists will act, and you'll find that other people will come to you.